Hi guys, this is Coach Mark again with the next month of mobility videos. If you haven't checked out the blog post, by all means check that out. Trent wrote that one this month. It's all going to be on the ankle. Got a few good exercises to work with this month. Real quick, the first one I want you to do, just to assess, we're really going to work on how tight the Achilles are. A lot of times when we come into our squat, we come in, our Achilles are so tight that we actually come up on our toes, like so. So one thing we're going to address with the ankle and the foot is first off, see if you have a tight Achilles. One way you can do that is you can find yourself any hard surface just like so. Position one foot about, I usually go about a hand width away. And from there, what I should be able to do is I should be able to get my knee to the object without having my heel come off the ground. So right there. If you do this and we start to see this, that's one of the indications of a tight Achilles. If you have that issue, one way we can assess that is actually rolling out the calf. So we can use a lacrosse ball, we got foam rolls over there, whatever you want to do. I'm simply going to get down here, I'm going to position the ball right here on the back side of my calf. I don't want to be directly on the Achilles tendon down here, I want to be right in here. All I'm going to do is put some pressure on it. If I need to put more pressure, I can cross my legs over. If I want to add even more pressure, I can lift my body up off the ground. I'm just rolling back and forth. If you find a trigger point or a tight spot, don't stick to that spot, just keep going back and forth over it. I don't want you just to stay on that spot and drive your weight into it. We need to get movement and circulation around that spot. So that's just one quick thing you can do for the Achilles. Next thing we can do is work with the bands here a little bit. So once we get that Achilles firing properly and no longer limiting us, the best thing we can do for our ankles is simply get into a squat and hold it. Some of you may have seen this, some of you may have not, but simply all I'm going to do is have a band of the appropriate weight tied against the rig here. From here, all I'm going to do is work on my squat. So first thing, hip hinge, butt goes back, knees go out, making sure I'm maintaining all my weight over the midfoot or just over the back part or front part of my heel here like so. Don't want those toes to come up. For those of you that have a little bit of ankle restriction or ankle mobility restriction, you're going to feel this a lot outside here and maybe even a little bit on the inside, stretching different muscles. So again, butt back, come down, fighting my mobility, making sure I get a good squat in here, chest nice and tall, and I'm just using the band here to hold me upright. For some of us, if this band would let go, I would fall back, and my butt would drop down, and I would lose my squat. I want to stay nice and tall here, knees out, get in that squat position. If I can loosen up the band a little bit, fight it, and I'm going to hold this again for at least 2 minutes. Okay, looking for that foot to be fully on the ground, knees over toes, chest nice and tall, like so. If you come down with this and you start to feel yourself lose your form, reset, take your time. Always form over any intensity. Come down, again, fighting it, and for whatever body weight you are, use the appropriate band to make sure you don't fall onto your butt. Next up, we're going to work on a little bit more with the band. This next one's going to be great for allowing those knees to come out a little bit to help those Achilles and help us in those catching positions on those cleans, snatches, or any of the barbell movements. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to find a band, I'm going to put it just above my ankle here, and all I'm going to do is walk it out, apply some tension on there, like so. From here, I'm going to get into my squat like so, making sure my chest is nice and tall here, and all I'm going to do is keeping my whole foot on the ground, just kind of go back and forth, left and right, front to back, and kind of work that ankle there through these different ranges of motion. If I want to increase this or make it harder, I can actually come down to a knee, take my knee, I can take a barbell, I can take a kettlebell, put it on top of my knee or simply my hands, and press my knee as far forward as I can without letting my knee or my heel come off the ground. Again, working a lot of your Achilles there. And what that looks like real quick with the barbell, grab the barbell for you guys. For barbell position, all I'm going to do is I'm going to come down, put that barbell not directly on my knee, but just past it a little bit. I'm going to sit in this position, hold it out nice and wide, and again, just slowly rock back and forth. Getting any tightness in there, just slowly move around on that ankle. Again, we're going to hold the perfect squat position with this one. Just looking for any type of restriction there. And again, like I said, you can also do it pulling a kettlebell underneath. But guys, those are your ankle mobility workouts and exercise that we're doing this week. By all means, give them a try and let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys.